Welcome to Amara Rashid online math class. We want to continue with differentiation calculus. This is the second problem we want to handle. The question reads, differentiate with respect to x. So the assumption is that all these functions contain x. Whether you see the x or not, each of these functions contains x. All right. So to start with, let us say solution here. The first one says y is equal to x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 1. We want to differentiate this function with respect to x. But the function is labeled y. So it is represented by the quantity y. So if we are to differentiate this with respect to x, so that means we want to find dy dx. Alright, dy dx is known for calculus, is known for differentiation. Okay, considering what we've learned from the first video, problem 1, we can say that the power of the variable, which is 3, has to multiply the coefficient of that particular variable. The power of this variable x is 3 and the coefficient of that variable is 1. So what do? The power multiplies the coefficient. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So what next? We write the variable. Having done so, we say the power minus 1. So if we say 3 minus 1, we get 2. So x cubed is differentiated as 3x squared. We come to this again. The variable is x. The power has to multiply the coefficient. The power is 2. The coefficient is minus 5. So 2 times minus 5 minus 10. So we have the variable. What next? We say the power minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Plus, we come to this, the power is 1 and the coefficient is 3. So to differentiate this, we say 1 times 3, 3. So we write the variable. So what next do we do? We say 1 minus 1. Always the power minus 1. But the power is the power is 1. 1 minus 1, we have 0 plus. So according to the first video we did, problem 1, we learned that when we differentiate a constant, the result is 0. Alright, so what next? We say 3x squared minus 10. X raised to the power of 1 is just x. Plus x to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Of course, we ignore the 0. Okay, so B part of the equation. This is the result. This is what we call derivative of, or what? Differential coefficients. So B, we say y is equal to 4x squared minus 10x plus 4. Okay. So we want to find dy dx. Differentiate with respect to x. X is the variable of differentiation. So what do? X is our case here, is what we consider. So with this x, the power is 2. With this x, the coefficient is 4. So when the power multiplies the coefficient, 2 times 4, we get 8. So we say x. 2 minus 1 is 1. Minus. The power 1 multiplies the coefficient minus 10. So 1 times minus 10, we get minus 10. So we say x. So the power minus 1 is 0. This one is a constant. What makes it a constant? It does not contain the variable x. So the constant, we have 0 if we differentiate that. So the next thing we do is 8x. We don't have time to write 1 again because the power as 1 we ignore that one. So minus 10. X to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times minus 10 is minus 10. We ignore this one. So this is what we get. C part of the question says y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. We want to differentiate this function with respect to x. We want to differentiate this with respect to x. So we say dy dx. X is here, the power is 2, the coefficient is a. A is a letter, but it's not a variable in this case because the variable here is x. So the power multiplying the coefficient, 2 times a is 2a. So the power minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So x to the power of 1. We don't have time to write that one. The power is 1, the coefficient is b. 1 times b is plus b. So what next? We say 0 minus 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. C is a constant because it does not contain this variable. So it is 0. So 2ax plus x to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times b is b. We ignore this. So the last one says y is equal to pi x squared plus pi x squared h. Alright? We want to differentiate y with respect to x. So apart from x here, whatsoever value you see is a constant. So to differentiate this, the power is 2, the coefficient is pi. So 2 times pi is 2 pi. The power minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So it means x with a power of 1. But we don't have time to write that power 1. Plus, the power is 2. The power is 2. What is the coefficient? The coefficient is pi h. The coefficient is what? Pi h. So this is like we have pi h x squared. Yes. Pi x squared h can also be written as pi h x squared. The variable is x. The power is 2. The coefficient is pi h. So to differentiate this, what do we do? The power multiplies the coefficient. So 2 times pi h is 2 pi h. What is the power is 2? So we say minus 1. So when we say minus 1, what will remain? 1. So we say x with a power of 1. We don't have time to write that power. So this is what we get as the first derivative, as the differential function. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video. Bye bye.